Y su oponente en la esquina roja, the champion wearing the red, blue, and silver trunks. Weighing in at 130 pounds, su récord profesional, a perfect one. 16 victories against 0 defeats, and 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Originally from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, but now fighting out of Houston, Texas, the champion, Maranya Eridson Garcia. Your referee, John Shorley, with the instructions.
Okay, guys, this is for the NABF title. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Main event, Eridson Garcia, 16-0, 10 knockouts. He's in the blue and red. Gabriel Smith, 11-2-1, 4 knockouts. He's in the gold with the, call that white fur?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what you call it.
10 rounds for the NABF Super Featherweight title. We're at the Bayou Center in Houston, Texas. Mark Abrams along with undefeated U.S. Olympian. Maybe that's the way I should have been saying it the whole time. Undefeated U.S. Olympian.
Undefeated, yeah. It's okay. It's
Jenny Fuse. So we got that you're Olympian and you're undefeated. So we got that in, we got that in all night. So by the way, you can see Ginny in action live on September 10th in London, England. We start our main event. Southpaw Garcia. Smith, you know, he said, you know, whatever it is, you know, I'm the guy from Houston, but he's the promoted guy. But tomorrow I'm going to be a somebody because after I win this fight, I'm going to have that title, and a world ranking will probably come soon thereafter. Began boxing. At the age of 8. Did Gabriel Smith. '60 amateur fights, so he's had a good amateur career. Straight left from Garcia. Jenny, tell me, you've we mentioned in the opening that you do some strength and conditioning with him. He's a very hard worker, is Garcia.
Yeah, we have the same strength and conditioning coach, and I think he actually just started working with Evans, my strength guy. So this is the first time I've really been around Garcia and kind of seen his work ethic and stuff. So yeah, he works hard. Let's see if this shows in the ring.
Good jab from Garcia. Been a pro for about 5 years. He actually won the NABF title with a 10-round decision over Armando Frauso. That was on about a year ago, August 26th, 2021. And Smith get in a shot that may have...
no, I think that was a slip.
Seems like the Houston contingent like what Gabriel Smith is doing so far in round 1.
He's keeping calm.
It's one of those guys, so Smith looks like, although he's only had 13, 14 fights, very, like you said, calm and composed in there.
Yeah. That could throw off Garcia a little bit.
Garcia retained his title with a 10-round unanimous decision over D'Angelo Keys back in December. Let's see what happened in round 1 with Garcia. The see round 2. Good crowd is assembled here at the Bayou Center. We are here on our main event between Eridson Garcia, Gabriel Smith.
I'd say that was a pretty even round.
Round 2 scheduled for 10. Next Saturday night, BXNG TV. Be live at the Mohegan Sun. See heavyweights Cassius Chaney, Giuseppe Cusimano in separate bouts. Jimmy Birchfield's Classic Entertainment and Sports. Be a real nice card. Always good cards when you get Jimmy Birchfield, the longtime King of Rhode Island. Left to the body from Garcia. What are you seeing here through the first round in a minute, Ginny?
Well, they're both trying to feel each other out. I feel like Garcia's trying to set up his left hand. Yeah, see, right there, he's trying to set it up, almost got it.
And another left from Garcia.
And Smith, I think he's waiting a little too long. He needs to use his jab.
I think Garcia heard you getting the left hand involved. Little right hook. Smith ducks underneath. Garcia's had about half of his fights, I think 9 out of the 16 fights in the United States. Good counter right to the body from Smith.
That was a good counter. Timed him.
A good, again, Smith may have found something with a right to the body.
Yeah.
And maybe he heard you that Garcia is going to be throwing the right, so he's going to the left though, so he's going to be throwing his right.
I was just about to say, wait till he throws it, that left hand, and then throw it right to the body. See that when that opening comes up.
Two focused guys in there, round 2. 20 seconds to go in the round. Jab to the body from Smith, from Garcia, and Smith lands a right hand. Round 2 in the books. Gabriel Smith holding his own. He may have stolen that round.
Yeah, I think, especially at the end there, that last minute or so, he was timing Garcia coming in. And caught him with a couple body shots, and I think was making Garcia a little frustrated, throwing him off his game a little bit.
Good night of the fight, entertaining night, especially if you like knockouts.
Yeah.
This one so far is shaping up to be a little bit more on the boxing side. We're back here ringside, Mark and Ginny. How does it sit here watching these fisticuffs all night make you more excited to wake up tomorrow and go to the gym?
Are you in my head right now, Mark? I was just thinking about London and how I'm just ready to get back in the ring, and ready just to show my skill and talent, and yeah, this makes me very eager to get back in there.
Do you work out on Sundays?
Usually I rest or do a light run. Because I'm making 116 this fight, I think I might just rest so that I'm ready for this next week, because these next 2 weeks are going to be pretty intense to finish camp up.
Speaking of intense, Garcia starting to open up on Smith, and Garcia talking to Smith. I don't know how much Spanish Gabriel Smith knows, but Eridson Garcia is talking to him. Jab from Smith a little short. I mean, it looks like Smith is just looking to counter. He's not even caring about leading. Is that what's looking
well, yeah, he's being careful. He knows.
I think
he knows Garcia's a pressure fighter and is looking, he doesn't want to get caught. So I think he's just being a little cautious and taking advantage as any opening he can get.
Sometimes can you be too cautious? You see what he's doing. He's not really doing. He's almost letting Garcia get in with these combinations the last 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. He's waiting too long. Sometimes you can't wait on the other person.
Garcia has Smith up against the ropes. Good combination on the inside. Right hook lands and a nice duck under by Eridson Garcia. For a guy, we heard about his offensive skills. He's been pretty good defensively, has Garcia so far.
Yeah.
Come to the end of round 3. Garcia misses with the left hand. Jab attempt for Gabriel Smith. A little flicking jab to the body for Garcia. End of round 3, scheduled for 4. To start round 4, our main event, the NABF Super Featherweight Championship. Eridson Garcia, 16-0, 10 knockouts in the blue and red. Gabriel Smith, 11-2-1, 4 knockouts with the gold and white fur. You said you've been a little cold all night. That fur must make you a little warm looking.
I need that right now more than he does.
I don't know, there's fur or mink. Probably fur, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not a fur kind of person, so you tell me.
That's the colors of slick Gabriel Smith. So he misses with a jab. Good combination from.
He needs to be more active like that.
Smith has been stopped on one of his 2 losses. That was to Albert Ramos in 2019. That was an interesting combination. Looked like he came with an uppercut and finished it off with a kind of like a looping left around the gloves.
Right? Yeah, he saw that. I think he noticed Smith was turning, so he kind of was trying to come around to follow him.
Body shot from Eridson Garcia. Garcia now trying to go to the body. Hard right hook to the head. Garcia opening up now on Gabriel Smith. You see Garcia trying to work the body a little bit more. You think that's in an effort to try to slow Smith down so he can't move as much?
Exactly, yeah. He doesn't want to keep following him, which he shouldn't. He wants to slow him down and, you know, throw those combinations on him. But I feel like it's a little hard for Garcia to throw those combinations because Smith is moving so much.
Feels like Garcia's starting to push his way or have his way a little bit more, especially here in this round 4.
Yeah, he's got to. I think he's got to shift gears a little bit, which he's starting to.
Kind of like he's revving the car up a little bit more.
Yeah.
To round 5 of our main event. Eridson Garcia and Gabriel Smith. Counter right misses for Smith.
Garcia's trying to play that foot game with Smith.
You as a southpaw, you tried doing that?
Well, you usually, as a southpaw fighting orthodox and vice versa, if you're orthodox fighting southpaw, you always want your foot on the outside. Sets up, for me, sets up my left on the other one.
There's a left from Garcia. Straight left down the middle lands, and followed by a combination on the ropes. It's very few and very far between from Gabriel Smith.
Right.
Good straight left from Garcia. And down goes Smith from a combination to the head. Looks like Eridson Garcia is starting to break the will a little bit of Gabriel Smith.
He's finally starting to throw those combinations.
And what we saw in the first couple rounds, we talked about the composure of what we're seeing facially from Slick Gabriel Smith. Mouth is open now, and down he goes for a second time.
Was that another straight left, I think?
Slowly but surely, and I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. Start with those body shots in round 4. I thought he was starting to make some hay with, was Garcia.
Right.
Now Garcia smells the victory here. He's walking down Smith. Hard combination again. Right hook to the head as we finish. Round 5. Oh, a big right hook. Down goes Smith again. That was a ripping right hook. He jumped and he landed it right on the chin. Smith's going to make it out of the round. Jenny, we have all the replays here of what went down in round number 5. Take us, what do you see here? Straight left hand.
I think it was a straight, oh, here we go. Yeah, that looked like a straight left hand, little loopy straight left hand. Got him right on the forehead.
There's the second knockdown. Start with a right hook, it looked like.
Yeah, start with a right hook, finish with the left.
Comes almost a jumping right hook that sent him down for a third time.
Oh, yeah, I think, yeah.
Here comes Garcia to start round 6. Let's see what Gabriel Smith has left. There was a 10-6 round if you're scoring at home for Eridson Garcia. Counter right from Smith.
Smith is that's what he's got to start doing, changing the pace a little bit. Get Garcia off his rhythm. And I think that's what he's trying to do right now.
Problem with Smith unofficially, I have, a big left hook. Rocks him, straight left hand. Garcia now feeling his oats in there. Hard shot to the body. Straight left from Garcia. Straight left.
Is that over? It's like overhand straight left.
Two hard right hooks on the inside. Smith gets in a jab. Straight left again. Smith backed up against the ropes. He definitely does not want to be there. Garcia right back on top of Smith. Combination from Smith off the ropes, but Garcia answers. Slapping shots from Eridson Garcia. We come to the end of round 6. It's been pretty much all Eridson Garcia in this NABF Super Featherweight clash between Garcia and Gabriel Smith.
Yeah, it's like overhand left. Garcia's good with timing that. He needs to keep using that. Keeps hitting, keeps landing.
Like we said, it was almost like you need a couple rounds to get the engine revved up. And
Right.
like I said, since round 4, he's been really dominant in this fight, including the 3 knockdowns in round 5. Round number 7. Between Eridson Garcia, Gabriel Smith. Smith has won 2 in a row, but that's in jeopardy now. Coming off a 6-round unanimous decision win over Nathan Benichow on May 31st. Seen Benichow on this network many times. Couple right hands from Smith.
Smith's now trying to back him up.
I mean, he almost has to do that now.
Exactly. Smart.
Jab misses. Fight like this is not going to get it done for Gabriel Smith.
No.
Ooh. Little flicking left on the inside. Straight left from hard left to the body from Eridson Garcia. Oh, there's a right hook
Oh,
there.
that right hook, yeah.
That hurt Smith. And Garcia knows it. Straight left hand. Down goes Smith for a 4th time. And I think the corner of Smith, I think.
Are they going to throw in the towel?
They got the white.
They might throw in the towel.
They got the white towel. They're going to let it go on. And the towel being thrown in.
They throw it in. They threw it in.
Good effort by Gabriel Smith. He was just out. He just didn't have as much artillery as Garcia brought to the fight tonight.
I think Garcia's pressure and power and speed just was a little too much for Smith. Smith did good though. Hung in there.
Ginny Fuchs, we are 7 for 7 in stoppage victories tonight.
We are. Yeah, that was a right hook that stumbled him a little bit, and then coming back with that left that put him down.
Smith hung in there, like I said, for about 3.5 rounds. I just thought the body punching in round 4 started, and here's the end of the fight. We'll see the towel being thrown in momentarily. They wanted to throw it in, and then I think the commission stopped them, and there it goes. Not a bad throw, right to center ring.
Right? Yeah. I want to make it known.
The best way to make it known, you could throw it right at the referee.
Right? That would be a first. I'd like to see that.
So, to get the time of the finish, let's throw up the ring announcer. For the last time tonight, Christian Schmidt.
September 10th.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time came at the 2-minute 43-second mark of round number 7. Referee John Shorley had ruled that Gabriel Smith had had enough and halted the contest in favor of the winner. And still an NABF Super Featherweight Champion! La Maraña, Eridson Garcia.
Thank you, everybody.
Right now, I'm going to do an interview with Eridson. He speaks Spanish, so I'm going to translate it into English. Primero, felicidades en la victoria. Congratulations on your victory. Nos queremos saber, we would like to know, ¿cómo te sientes? How you feel en este momento, right now?
Primeramente, gracias a todos por estar aquí. Y me siento muy bien, gracias a Dios, porque una victoria más y un paso hacia adelante en mi carrera.
First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who is here. I feel very proud because I had a big victory in my career. I'm going to ask him what exactly was the strategy coming in against a very tough, durable opponent like Smith. ¿Qué fue la estrategia con su oponente muy duro como él?
Nada, yo trabajo en toda mi pelea. Veo el oponente duro, sea débil o se tenga un buen récord, no tenga buen récord, lo veo duro y trabajo.
I work very hard in my training. I saw an opponent with a good record. If he doesn't have a good record, I don't want to fight him. So I worked really hard to come forward and win this fight. Now I'm going to ask him, can you take me through exactly what happened there at the end of the fight? ¿Me puedes explicar qué pasó en el fin de la pelea?
¿Perdón?
¿Qué pasó en el fin? ¿Me puedes explicar exactamente qué pasó cuando tú terminaste tu oponente?
Nada, le vi una debilidad desde el round anterior y venía atacándolo.
I saw a weakness on the inside, so I continued to attack his body.
Venía atacándolo desde el round anterior y debilidad y la ataqué hasta que terminé la pelea.
So I just continued to attack that weakness on his body until I ended the fight. Now I'm going to ask him where he ranks his confidence after a big victory like this. ¿Dónde te pongas tu confianza después de una victoria como así?
Siempre tengo mi confianza, confío en mí, no importa el rival, porque trabajo duro para eso.
Well, I always had confidence in myself because I'm always working hard, and I worked hard for this. Now I'm going to ask him, when he thinks, it's the big question on everybody's mind, you're going to get that world title shot. Voy a preguntar la cuestión, queremos saber cuándo vas a recibir el momento cuando tú vas a tener tu oportunidad para pelear por un título mundial.
Eso es un proceso que viene avanzando en mi carrera y es parte de mi equipo. Mi equipo sabrá cuándo estaré listo. Estoy listo para cualquier oportunidad.
well, we've started that process my entire career, but it's all up to my team. My team will decide when exactly I'm ready for that, and then when we're ready, we will move forward. Ultimately, El Fin, if he wants to leave a message to his fans, realmente quieres dejar un mensaje a todos tus fanáticos.
Que gracias por el apoyo y muchísimas gracias. Me siento feliz por cada una de las personas que asiste a ver un show donde yo estoy. Y le quiero dar las gracias a Lili Mare, que está por ahí, y mi esposa.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to all the people that came out. Thank you to everybody who was here, to my wife who is out there in the crowd. And I appreciate everything you've given me. Felicidades en tu victoria. Campeón, campeón, un campeón de verdad.
We are back here as we see Eridson Garcia posing with his team after a very impressive victory, 17-0 now, 11 knockouts. Jenny, give us just your final, nightcap on the main event.
Well, Garcia, kind of started off a little slow, and then he started to pick up the pace a little bit, was a little more aggressive, started to throw a lot more combinations and overwhelmed Smith, and that's really what got the victory and why Smith's corner had to throw in the towel, because Smith couldn't handle that pressure, couldn't handle that fast combinations with the power, and it was too much for him at the end.
On a night of knockouts, what stood out for you? I mean, Jessica Kamara, I think, stood out for me with that body punch.
Yeah, I agree.
Giovanni Marquez, Luis Acosta, some of the fights early. Everyone came to fight tonight.
Yeah, again, I don't think I've ever seen a card where there was a knockout. Well, I guess the main event wasn't considered knockout since it was a stoppage. So I should say, yeah, every fight was a stoppage. That's a first.
Hard.